Hey guys, it's your boy David Acosta, aka MrGoTravel, and today we are talking about passports. When it comes to international travel, where you are going may not matter as much as where you're coming from. That's because different passports have different levels of travel freedom. While some travelers are able to fly through customs and even stay abroad for months and years, other travelers are subject to expensive visas, very strict time limits, and a very heavy vetting process. So, what countries have the most powerful passports? Well, passports tend to reflect the country's international standing. Countries with mostly positive diplomatic relations tend to have more powerful passports because the leaders of those countries have jointly signed onto bilateral visa agreements. For example, Afghan passport holders are extremely limited in where they can travel as their country is embroiled in many international conflicts. According to the 2017 Passport Index that ranks countries by the number of nations their citizens can enter without a visa, Singapore has one of the most powerful passports. Since its founded in 1965, Singapore's foreign policy has mainly been about fostering as many international friends as possible. The country took a neutral stance during the Cold War. Instead, it focused its efforts on uniting Southeast Asian countries under ASEAN. Today, the country plays an active role in the United Nations, often standing up to world powers like the USA, China, and the United Kingdom, to ensure that smaller nations have a say in international affairs. It even upholds friendly relations with Malaysia, the country it separated from more than 50 years ago amid political and racial tension. As a result of its good international standing, Singaporean passport holders can travel visa-free to 155 countries and territories, including all of Europe, a region that is very difficult to gain full access to. Sweden takes a similar approach to foreign policy and also has one of the most powerful passports. Probably because Sweden has not fought in an armed conflict since the early 19th century, when it fought on the losing side of the Napoleonic Wars. Instead, its military is more focused on encouraging other countries to disarm and keeping the peace. As a neutral state, Sweden often helps less powerful nations and is a mediator in international disputes. But the most powerful passport is Germany, offering visa-free access to 157 countries and territories. Germany is one of the strongest supporters of global cooperation and contributes to more net funding to the European Union than any other country. Germany takes a leading role in solving global problems like climate change, nuclear weapon development, and terrorism, and has used much of its budget to bail out other struggling EU economies such as Greece. But making friendships with other nations is not the only way to get widespread visa-free travel. Some countries like China have seen increased travel freedom simply because their citizens have on average become wealthier. In 2015, Japan, South Korea, and the United States all eased visa restrictions on Chinese tourists, probably because of the economic benefit they'll bring with them. The Passport Index also shows that being a citizen of a global power is not that important to someone's travel freedom. In another study of travel freedom, the USA comes in at 4th place as relations with Vietnam are still a bit tense. A country's passport freedom is very important to its citizens. The ability to move freely around the world is often related to a person's economic opportunity and general quality of life. As globalization takes place, powerful passports are more important now than ever before. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very glad I've got my trusty British passport. It does help navigating the world and traveling around. But no matter what passport you have, get out there and travel, explore this beautiful world we've been given. I'm right here in Cancun, Mexico. I was able to save a lot of money staying in this beautiful resort through my home-based travel business. I'm also looking for like-minded individuals who would like to work with me in the largest, most sexy industry in the world, the travel industry. So if you're interested in working from home, getting paid weekly and monthly to be a travel professional, get in touch. Comment below, drop me a message. I would love to work with you and show you a different way to travel the world. It's David Acosta, aka MrGoTravel, over and out. See you soon.